Yep, yep. All right, so I'm just boiling my water. I actually started my water before we got started. I
Oh yeah.
started, so I had it ready to go.
Oh, some introductions and play the video that we have. So hey again, everybody. I'm Kaylin. I'm a student here at UMD and help out with some of the behind the scenes stuff.
I'm Anna, also a student.
And I'm Taylor. I'm also a student, and I'll be kind of like hopping between the two sometimes, probably, because I'm going to be cooking the meal with you guys today.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm Chloe. I'm also joined together with Taylor, Anna, and Caitlin. So today I have another meeting back to back, so I cannot come to Taylor apartment to cook together. So I will be.
You have many weeks that you can come cook with us, Chloe.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, of course I'll do it the next time.
Yeah.
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 And just some
Just a rain check.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then just some other housekeeping things real quick. We are going to be recording this meeting again. Just like your information will not be used for anything other than us right now. This is just so that people later on, not part of this meeting right now, can see what we're cooking. So yeah, just asking for your consent to record. If you have any issues, please feel free to send me a message or Taylor a message or whatever you'd like to do. Love to hear from you. And then also we'll be taking your name just for attendance. It's not going anywhere other than our Google Drive folder, but that will be taken down for our incentive program. So if you come to 50% of our meetings, then you are eligible to receive a prize by the end of this, and they're really good. So you're gonna want to be here. But other than that, we also have a video to share with you guys today, another lovely cooking with Cindy video. So I will get that going.
What's your grandma's cooking video?
Oh, should we? Oh, yeah.
This is Grandma cooking. She cooks every Tuesday and they record it.
Hi, Lou.
Kids are cooking.
Hello, Cindy from Food Forward. And today we are cooking egg salad sandwiches, but not your traditional egg salad sandwich. These are going to be egg salad rolled up in a cabbage leaf. So in your kit, you'll have an egg, your cabbage leaf, and some mayo. So your eggs likely will be peeled, but maybe not. And I got a little excited here, so I already peeled one egg, but I'm going to peel another one just so you can see how it's done. I always have a little bit of water because sometimes when you're peeling, the shell wants to get stuck. Just gently grab a hold of that shell and peel that off. There's a little thin membrane sometimes that is there, and if you can get a hold of that, it makes the peeling process that much quicker. If you need to, you got water here, you can wet your fingers because that makes it slip off a little easier. So next we're going to prepare our eggs for the egg salad. This is your cabbage leaf, and that is what we will make our egg salad sandwiches with. Right now, I am just getting the eggs all cut up. I'm just using a fork. If you had like a potato masher, that kind of works good for mashing up your eggs before you put your mayo in there. You can leave it a little bit chunkier. You know, some people like bigger pieces of egg, or you can get it really finely mashed up. Then, got mayo here. I don't want to just take all the mayo that's in this jar because it might be too much. I like to make sure that I just incorporated it in there, and you can always add to it, but you can't really take away from it. So just until it gets nice and creamy, and I do want more of that. I've got salt and pepper today, but you can season it with really whatever you would like. Salt, pepper, garlic, a little of the black pepper. Just a pinch of salt, because there's salt in the mayo too. So just a pinch. Mix that up. If I had like some pickles or pickle relish, I might put that in here. Whatever you have out of your garden, if you had tomatoes, you could dice up and throw tomatoes in here too. Let your lettuce leaf, you can use lettuce. Today I have cabbage, but there'll be like a little end that kind of looks like a little bowl. That's where you want to maybe start out. Or that's what I do anyway. You put some of that in there. Then you're going to just start rolling that up. Voila.
Amber, this is my mom.
Oh,
We work together.
my daughter. Yeah.
Take a bite.
Okay, all right.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh, we're cute.
Oh, yum.
I love it.
It's so good. Good job. Well, thank you. Toodles.
I feel like we're movie stars or something. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so you guys might have noticed that for that video, I did egg salad like from hard-boiled eggs. And so like in the kits today, you've got scrambled eggs. But I mean, same kind of a premise, you know what I mean? But I just wanted to make that clarification.
Thank you for that, Mom.
Yeah.
I will let you guys take it away. Let's start the cooking.
All right. So it's super simple, right? Super easy peasy meal today. Let's see here. Oh, apparently I thought apparently might jump on, but I guess you didn't. Yeah, we sent scrambled eggs because we have had issues with sending eggs before in the past. They broke. But I think that they were uncooked eggs, maybe. So contemplating in my brain, I'm like, well, if we sent hard boiled eggs, and even if we peeled them first, we could put them in a Ziploc bag and that wouldn't break or make a mess, you know? So maybe we could do it. I'm thinking with actual hard boiled eggs next time. I'll talk to Aparna and see. But I'm thinking that this isn't gonna, I think it will taste all right because eggs taste like eggs, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I had my water boiling already. And so I put my cabbage leaves in there about, I'd say like 3 minutes ago. I'm going to let them boil in this water for another 3 minutes. And then I'm going to take them out and put them in some cool water to cool them down quicker. While that's happening, I'm going to take my eggs. I'm going to dump them in a bowl. Then I'm going to take the mayo. Where'd the mayo go? Where did the mayo go? Ah, yeah, I'm going to have to use my own mayo. Okay. So, and then like we sent an ounce per serving for mayo. Then that way you have enough to add as little as or as much as you like. I'm not going to add all 3 ounces of mayo to my 3 servings worth of eggs. I'm going to only put about not even half of that to start. I'm going to put like an ounce to start, stir it, and then if I want more, I'll add more. Because like Cindy said, you can always add more, you can't take away, especially mayo and yeah. So put that in there. Stir it with. Okay. And then I'm just gonna like so to stir it up. Stir. And then like I'm seeing that they're so how scrambled eggs are, they're pretty in pretty big chunks. So if you want smaller chunks, just I would take maybe I'm using a butter knife because I use plastic silverware and I don't have any. I didn't realize I plastic forks and I don't have metal silverware. I did buy some about 2 months ago, but I don't know where it all went. Hence why I stick with plastic.
Do you have a teenager?
Huh? No.
Do you have a teenager?
Nope. Just a 10-year-old at home.
Well, the teenagers disappear with the bowls and the silverware.
Oh, with everything, right?
You have to check the rooms.
My daughter used to put them underneath the couch and underneath her bed with food on them still. I mean, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Teenagers, right?
I have a great grandson that's he's really clean, but I had a 28-year-old and living here and he totally disappeared with lots of stuff.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, It doesn't matter. I have lots of stuff.
Right. Oh yeah, but it still is hurtful. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna get a screen, or I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in cold water. I was just gonna rinse them under cold water in my colander, but since I still have to finish up my eggs and do my little salad, I'm going to just soak them in cold water for a bit while I do that, because that will cool it down nice and quick. I'm trying to think of steps I can do while I'm doing other steps to try to minimize time instead of like doing every single step just single-handedly. I mean, if you got ice, you could even throw some ice in there if you wanted to really shock it to get it to stop cooking, because otherwise it's going to keep cooking, and you don't want your cabbage leaf to get too soft, because you know it won't be able to hold up to holding eggs. Then you wouldn't think. So I am going to throw some ice in my water. That's why I get a big old 16-pound bag of ice. I don't do ice cube trays either. Weird. I'm weird. I forget the silverware thing. I think it is because like I'll get something to eat and then I'll walk over to my friend's house and then I'll leave my dishes there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a big part of what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my cabbage before it gets too cooked, and I'm just going to plunk it down into the cold water. Oh, my boyfriend gave me these tongs this weekend and they don't work very well. And then I'm just gonna put it in the water with the ice and just submerge it. So then that will stop the cooking process. So now you'll have like cabbage leaves that are soft enough to bite through and chew without it being fibery the way raw cabbage is. And yeah, but not too cooked to where it's not mushy.
Okay. Yeah, that was my question, because I was like, I have them in right now and I was like, how do I tell when they're done?
7 minutes tops. 7 minutes tops. And then you want to and then some people call it blanching, some people call it parboiling. You can do it with like, say, if you got a bunch of fresh green beans and you just want to like blanch your green beans for about 5 minutes so they still have a little bit of a crunch to them, but yet they've got a little softness to them. And then they see really bright green as well. It really helps preserve the color of, because you know how like when you cook vegetables, they kind of turn like a muted, dull color, right? If you blanch them and then ice bath them, especially if you want to eat them hot, of course you can ice bath them. But yeah, it really helps preserve the color in them. Or like spinach. Instead of steaming spinach, do that. Like boil your spinach for about 5 minutes and then ice, or like I ice bath it or put butter on it and eat it hot. Or all about experimenting with cooking. That's the best thing about cooking, I think. I love to cook, and yeah, you get creative and you can do lots of things with food. Okay. So see, I think this is wet enough. I don't think I want any more. Oh, maybe. See, Rob might like his a little bit more. So being the good girlfriend I am, I'm gonna put about another scoop of mayo in here. Now I'm just gonna stir it around. Mash it. Wow, I really need to invest in some silverware. That's good enough. Okay, so then for the vegetables, because I'm not feeling like I'm gonna be wanting cucumbers and stuff on top of my eggs. I'm sure that for somebody who likes that, it tastes delicious. I'm just gonna put my salad in a bowl, or my vegetables in a bowl, and put some dressing on it and eat like a salad. That honestly is probably all I'm gonna eat, and Rob and Lucas will probably eat the egg stuff.
What kind of seasoning are you gonna put into your egg salad?
I'm gonna probably put just some salt, some pepper, some onion powder, maybe. What do I got? Want to see this really good stuff that I have? I will not put this in my egg salad, but it's called tomato basil seasoning.
Oh, you could.
It's so good in like stir fries and like
Oh yeah, yum.
And then this is my ultimate favorite seasoning, man. Like I put this in my soup and everything.
What is it?
Lemon pepper.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, great minds think alike, right?
I love lemon pepper. It's so tasty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm probably just gonna stick with paprika, maybe some onion powder, some pepper, maybe a little garlic salt. Yeah.
Okay.
Rob might like some cayenne, or no, Rob definitely will put Tabasco on his. I know that. The decision is green or red Tabasco. That's the big choice, right?
I added some dill relish to mine.
Ooh, yummy. Yummy. Little paprika.
Can't have egg salad without a little bit of pickle in it.
Right. I'm the same way with tuna fish. So yeah, I'm just adding my spices into my eggs while my cabbage leaves cool. And I'm not even really hungry yet. So honestly, I'm not going to eat my salad right now either. I haven't had time to decompress yet, and I can't eat until after yeah. I don't know why. Okay, so the garlic.
That was actually way more mayo
Yeah.
than was needed.
Yeah, it was plenty of mayo.
I mean, unless you really like mayo, then you
Right.
might use all of it.
Well, or you could put it like in your fridge and just use it, for future, whatever, when you make sandwiches or.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where we like to send like, enough to where you can add as little or as much as you like without like obviously going overboard and sending you a jar full of mayo, but we don't want to send you just a tablespoon either. Because what if you like your stuff wetter than some people do, Like my tuna fish, I like tons of mayo in it, tons. And my potato salad, but egg salad, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. My lighting kind of stinks. Yes, the scrambled eggs, mayo, seasoning, salad.
Are you all cooking right along with us, or
No.
I can see Taylor doing it?
Yeah, we're in the same kitchen.
We're next door.
So we're like moral support. Yes. Awesome. I love it. Well, here's what mine looks like, just so you know.
That looks delicious.
Yeah. And like I say, I had spices that Food Forward sent in the boxes. So I'm using some of that. So it's garlic powder, paprika, and then I love sweet curry. So I put a little dash of sweet curry in mine and my pickle relish.
Okay, cabbage leaves are cool. So what I'm gonna do now is just take a cabbage leaf. I'm trying to find one that's not ripped. I ripped them. Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, they were kind of ripped. So
Here's a nice
you'll just
cabbage
have
leaf.
to piece them together, right?
Oh, this one's pretty intact. So I'm just gonna put it on there. And like you can tell which way the cabbage leaf curls, which way it's gonna be easier to roll this. I learned this with pigs in a blanket. Like I don't want it this way because it rolls the other way. So I'm gonna flip it this way so it looks like the leaf's like boop. It kind of gives you a lip to start your roll, And I'm just gonna put probably about this is a tablespoon. I'm gonna put 3, I don't know, let's see, either 2 or 3 tablespoons of egg in this wrap. 2. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons. And then kind of like a burrito or a pig, if you've ever made pigs in the blanket, stuffed cabbage rolls, where you stuff cabbage with like meat and rice. And so can you guys see that?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna put it over the eggs and then I'm gonna go pull it back. Then I'm gonna fold it in the ends. And if you want both ends, and then just roll. There you go. It's like a lettuce wrap. Yeah. Typically, like we have another egg salad recipe that it is wrapped with a romaine lettuce leaf, but this is was more feasible because it's seasonal, and so we figured boil the cabbage leaf a little bit and something different. And yeah. So this is what mine would look like when it's done. Rolled up cabbage sandwich and a salad. Tasty. Delicious.
I'm using up some romaine. So if you have lettuce, just use it. I mean, if you have more eggs than will fit in your cabbage leaves, just use your lettuce. It's delicious. So I'm just gonna kind of put some more on that, on a piece of romaine.
Right. Yeah, cooking's a great time to just like be creative, and cooking is very forgiving. Like it's really hard to mess up cooking. Baking is a different story, but gotta say I make a real good angel food cake from scratch.
Yeah, you do. I've never even known anybody till my daughter for a from scratch angel food cake. It's delicious, honestly.
That's her birthday present every year.
Oh.
Make it once a year. Once a year. Yeah.
Yep, I only have one birthday a year.
Well, I just yeah, she'd probably like it if I made it for her once a month, but it's just
Yeah, I mean, it's that good.
I always forget I have all those yolks left over and I never know what to do with them. And then I forget about them, so I don't really contemplate it. And by the time I remember it, they're time to throw away. They're not, yeah. What do you make? Like custard? Could you just scramble up the yolks of an egg and eat that like scrambled eggs?
What?
Could you just okay, so like the yolks that I have left over from making that cake, could I just scramble the yolks and just eat that like scrambled eggs? Kind of like egg whites. You can do it without the yolk. Why not just the yolk?
Yeah, I'd give it a whirl.
Because that's 12 egg yolks I'm wasting.
Oh my. Yeah. Give it a whirl. Or use it to, whip it up and then use it to dip, like if you're making something that you need to dip in egg. Like when
Yeah.
I do pork chops, I
Mhm.
like to dip the pork chop into egg, and then I have crushed up crackers, and I'll pack the crushed cracker onto the pork chop, and then I dip it in the egg again, and then I dip it in the crackers again.
Yeah, they're
And
pretty tasty.
yeah, so yeah, if you have something you're cooking that you need to dip in egg, that'd be one way to use it.
Right.
Here's my beautiful little romaine boat.
Beautiful. It is beautiful. I love the rainbowy colors.
Yeah, I love the color
Oh,
as
the
well.
colors, the rainbowy colors. They say your plate should look like a rainbow. You know that you're eating good if your plate looks like a rainbow.
Yep, mine does.
It does.
That's my favorite cobalt blue plate too. Did everybody see it? I can't tell if I'm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Great.
I did get one done in the cabbage leaf, but I kind of struggled with that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. It's good to have both. It's good to, show improvise and whatever. I can't say it that word properly.
Yeah,
It's good to show
improvising.
Improvise.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
I'm finding it's a lot easier to get the stuff out of my bowl with a spoon and not a fork. Pro tip.
True. Yes. That was who was that? Was that Caitlin who said that?
It's Taylor. I'm just,
Taylor. Yes, good thought.
thank you. I have the mic off on my computer, so it's not like constant feedback between the two.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Otherwise, it's real annoying, real fast. Let's see.
I love it. And if you have like a gluten sensitivity and you can't have bread, this is such a great alternative. So you can still have, your BLT or your like I'm saying, egg salad tonight, or tuna. Any of that's good wrapped up in just a lettuce leaf or a cabbage leaf instead of bread.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, that's a really good alternative. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really good too. I was just eating some of ours.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try a bite of mine right now.
Really good note about the like gluten sensitivity
Yeah.
thing too, because my brother has celiac, so he can't have like
Mhm.
all. And I'm just like, I literally don't know what I would do if I had to
Mhm.
like not having gluten. Like I love bread so much. Oh,
I went through a spell where I don't think I'm gluten intolerant, but for a while I could not eat bread. I just felt like I was so full from it. So then that's when I resorted to doing leaf lettuce or romaine or, whatever. And I would just roll stuff up that way. So anyway, I love toast though. So I'm glad to say that I can have a little bit of bread.
Yum. Oh yeah, toast is really great.
Gotta have toast. Toast with avocado spread. Have you ever tried it? I see. Yeah. Oh, do you like it?
Yeah.
I know it, right? Oh, it's so yummy.
The
And
egg
it's so
salad.
totally good for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like wheat toast with like a little bit of avocado, with like some olive oil, chili flakes, like that type of thing. Mwah, so good.
Oh, yes. I found this type of vinegar. It's a rice vinegar, but it's
It's so
infused
good.
with garlic. Oh my gosh.
So good.
Oh, it's just delicious.
Hmm.
Sometimes I'll take an avocado, cut it in half, pull that seed out, and then there's a little well in there then, and I'll pour the little bit of vinegar in that, and there we go. That's a meal all by itself for me.
The healthy one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
also super good for making like a cucumber salad. Well, not like a salad, but if you like soak the cucumbers a little bit with the rice vinegar and then add like a chili seasoning. Trader Joe's has really good chili lime seasoning. So you do the rice vinegar, the thinly sliced cucumbers and that seasoning. Let it soak for a little bit and then take it out.
Oh yeah. Oh yum.
Yeah.
You're a girl after my own heart. That sounds delicious.
Tasty. Tasty.
How are yours turning out, Taylor? Let's see.
I think pretty good. Some of my pieces are a bit too small, I think, to actually fold and wrap. So
Oh yeah.
what I did, I said I'm kind of like a
Like an open face.
Yeah, like a cup.
Yeah. A little open face sandwich. There you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Love it.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna make a quick soup with vegetables.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna, after we're done here, I'm gonna make just a quick soup with it.
I was gonna say, like, I was gonna ask, what are some ideas for what to do with like the leftover?
Vegetables and stuff each week. Yeah, like a stir fry or quick soup. Like you could totally get some like broth going and like choose to add meat if you want or not. Like yeah,
Okay.
like shredded chicken from Quick Trip or something that might work well. And then just get it like put in the veggies and just let it boil for like 15 to 20 minutes on like medium. And then about 15 minutes through lower it to low medium and just let it simmer.
Mhm.
Oh, I made a curry.
Did you? Nice.
Yum.
You remind me of a curry lover. Like I bet you I bet you make some good curry too, Jean.
Well, I have a daughter-in-law that gave me the recipe and it was really good and I could freeze some for us for later.
Nice.
Oh wow, I should have turned this light on before.
I feel like if you had some
Yeah, I
ramen-
can see you now, Amber.
Yeah.
I can see a big dark blob.
Yeah, I'm silly.
if you have some
I don't think about lighting and all that, you know.
I was gonna say, I feel like if you have some ramen and you take the broth, the
Mhm.
broth is really good with like the leftovers.
Yep.
I think
I
the
bet.
leftovers that were like with the cucumbers and the carrots and all that.
Nice.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I shared that site where you could make pancakes and all that with those noodles
Okay.
last
Oh, what
week.
did you think about that?
Interesting.
I thought so too, Jean.
I really don't eat them, but my grandson has a big stash in the basement, so he
Yeah,
could,
who knew?
yeah, not
Right?
me. I have a question about the microgreens. Do I put them in the refrigerator or on the counter?
I keep them in the fridge.
That's
Okay.
where I keep mine too.
Yeah, I would
I mean,
keep.
and mine go
Fridge.
from, like mine last like a week. After a week, they're almost like they got too cold or something.
Mm.
Oh, and then another question. I had, you know, the mushrooms that came one time.
Yeah.
I put them in a container in the refrigerator and they're growing like mad.
Oh no, no,
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
get
those oyster mushrooms or whatever they're called.
Yeah,
Yeah, those were amazing.
I
they're
didn't.
like this.
You can have my mom. I did not like them. They were
Well,
really
I
they're
don't
still,
want 'em if
they're
they're
still
growing.
growing here.
they were really slimy when they were cooked. Like they were very slimy.
Yeah,
Reminded me kind of like snails.
you kind of wanna, you know what I did? I took a piece of paper towel
Mm-hmm.
and I just laid mine on the paper towel,
Yeah.
but I did keep them in the fridge and they were fine. But I chop those things up and I use them in eggs, and I just like to saute them with garlic and butter and
Yeah.
eat them like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Oh,
Not
yummy.
they're not like brown mushrooms or button mushrooms. I tell you that. It's a very different texture and consistency when you cook those. I sliced mine up really thin and put them in a stir fry, and I had to pick them out because they were so slimy.
I love mushrooms any way you give them to me,
I love
except
both of them.
growing. I don't want them to be like growing hair or anything.
Right, right.
Definitely an acquired taste. I hated them when I was younger, but I'm pretty okay with them now. So
Yeah. I like mushrooms on like pizza. I like them just in an omelet. Like I say, I just like to toss them in butter and garlic. Oh, yum. And they're good for you. It's one of those good things.
Very good for you. Very, very good for you.
I'm going in for another bite of my sandwich.
Nice.
Mmm. Mmm. Pretty darn good.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like, what have you been thinking about the meals, Jean?
Me?
Yeah, do you have any suggestions for meals for November?
Maybe. I am just happy because when they're prepared and ready to go, that helps me with
Mhm.
my life. I
Yeah.
like the healthy part. I
Mhm.
like having food in my refrigerator, especially when I have a teenager in the house.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it makes me feel secure if I have food. Hierarchy of needs, you know that? You study
Yes,
that
I
in
do.
college.
I do know that, and I'm so happy that
Yeah.
this is helping you feel that, Jean. Like that's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
That's what kind of part of what our like goal is. It's one of, well, we have quite a few goals, but yeah, you know, like just connecting people for one, like bringing a community together with connection. It helps to have people to relate to, you know, and this is cool, just
Oh.
you know, with everybody cooking, you know. Yeah, and just introducing people to the new foods, like interesting, like different kind of cultural foods, and then eating healthy, you know.
Mom,
What, buddy? This is Lucas. This is my son.
I
Oh,
love
hi.
Come say hi. Be a star. Now it's light in here. They can see your handsome face.
Let me
He's
care.
10 going on 40. He's 10 going on 45. He is totally the one raising the other person in this situation here, but
Not nice.
Hey, Luke, I didn't get our jelly started yet. I'll do it tomorrow.
he was hoping he would get some of that today. I was like, well, it takes more time than that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do up the juice tonight, and then tomorrow when I get home from work, I'll actually do the whole extra process, and I'll bring you a jar by Wednesday.
What do you say?
We picked crab apples yesterday. It was such a great day out, so we went out for a little bit of a hike and found a crab apple tree, and Luke and I harvested a bunch of crab apples. So I'm gonna make him some jelly.
oh, I was about to ask, what do you usually do with the crab apples? Because
Oh
There's-
yeah,
I almost think of them as kind of like they grow
oh, they're
too sour.
so good.
So I was, yeah, jelly. You would have any other for them?
Especially if you make jelly, because you put a little bit of sweetener in it. Ooh, or make like a or
Yeah,
make like a
pretty.
like a syrup to go over ice cream. Oh, mix it with, oh my gosh, yeah. Mix it with a little bit of rhubarb or something, and like make a simple syrup type
Pie,
for ice cream.
make a pie or
Oh my goodness, yes. So many things.
yeah, and they're so beautiful. They're the juice that you get from them takes on the red quality that's in the peeling. And so it's just a really pretty jelly, I have to say. Yeah.
They're nice.
I just let the
never- I've
deer
never-
eat 'em.
Now that I think about it, I wonder if crab apples could be used to make wine.
Probably. If you, because you're
Sure.
adding sugar to it, so it sweetens it up.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be getting some choke cherries, and I
Mhm.
will be making choke cherry wine. So I wonder if
Okay.
crab apples could be used that
I
way.
bet you they could. I don't see why not.
Now you got my brain working.
Especially like down where they have a lot of like choke cherry trees and stuff. You got to find something to make with it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cherries are good.
we went to
like-
Bayfield and they had apples that you could pick, but they also made wine out of their apples.
Oh
Okay.
gosh, yes, that winery. over
Oh, was
Oh.
it more like a mead, Jean, or was it a wine?
It was a wine. My
Okay.
daughter was tasting it. Yeah, a wine.
I
They
love
sold it too.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, so that's not too far off the track to think about crabapple wine.
Right.
I might get some more and I'll try that too.
Do it.
I
Uh,
wanted to pop in. I think we're about done with dinner and such. If anyone wants to stick around, they're more than free to, but I know like Anna has an interview to get to, and I think some
Good
others
luck with your interview.
for this.
You.
So
Thank you, Kaylin and Taylor, and
Yes.
I forgot, was it Anne?
Yup.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies, and thank you, everybody else. It was fun to cook with you.
Yes, it was fun. This is
It was fun. Thank you very much.
this is
Thank
great.
you.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. See you next week.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. I look forward to this. It's one of the highlights of my week.
Very
Cool. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, Chloe.
Bye bye. See y'all.